Hey guys, welcome back to a quick little episode. Give you an idea of what I'm working on tonight. It's very cold down here right now, so we can't lay any fiberglass up. So I'm dry fit, getting it ready to go. I still got to clean the outside of it. The inside of it's been cleaned. You can see we took out the original cinder unit, and I took out the pickup tube right there. So the threads on this still look really good. I cleaned them up with a little wire brush, and I've got a new pickup tube. So the original pickup tube had a little screen on it. See if I can get that to focus. Anyway, so I was able to reuse that little screen on the pickup tube, and this is a brand new pickup tube, brand new fitting, and this little barb is going to be reused from the original one because I don't have another one, and this one's in good shape. So we're just dry fitting the tank in, and I'm gonna go ahead and get this pickup installed, hopefully without knocking that little screen off. There we go. And I did have to trim the tube a little bit because it was longer than I needed it to be. So I've got some Teflon tape on the fitting, and I'm gonna do my best to get it to face backwards this way, but it all depends on how tight I can get it without breaking it. This Teflon tape tightens it up a good bit, and hopefully we won't have any air leaks in the pickup line. So we got one good turn on it, good and solid. Look down in there, look like I need to clean it out again. But you can see the pickup tube almost touching the bottom down there, which is about what we want. We don't want it directly in the bottom, but probably a 1/16 or an 1/8 of an inch off the bottom. So that's what we're working on this evening. So I wanted to show you what happens when you get in a rush. So this piece of glass right here was the bulkhead that's supposed to go behind the fuel tank. So what I did when I laid it up is I resin coated it and I let it kick. Then I came back with a layer 1708 and I laid over it. Well, I thought in my head that I could flip it over and do the other side at the same time. So that's what I did, and this side came out great. But I had it laying on a piece of, on an old trash bag in thoughts of trying to keep it away from the air, and it just didn't work out in my favor. So this side laid up perfectly. This side has actually been re-glassed on. You can see the big air pockets in here, and I wanted to show y'all this so that you kind of know what to look for. But if you see this, that's no good. So I'm gonna have to either peel this off or cut a whole nother piece and redo it. So when I pulled it off the sheet of the garbage bag, a whole section of it, like about this big, was a dry layup. So I was able to pick up on it, and the whole sheet just came off. So I sanded it down again, I wiped it down with acetone, resin coated it again, and then I put that same exact piece of glass back on it, which was a mistake. So learn from my mistakes, don't do that. So I'm gonna have to redo that to go on the back side of the bulkhead. So I'm just trying to use some little scrap pieces to see how I can fit some little bulkheads in. And we dry fitting this, and hopefully we can get it all plumbed up and pull it back out, because I need to gel coat this whole middle section of the dagger stringers. So I'm gonna gel coat this whole thing, further protect it all the way up front. Put a little small bulkhead up front there just for some side-to-side support. And then we need to start working on the bulkheads that go in between these stringers here and in between these stringers here. I think I'm only going to do two Do one probably 4 feet from the back. No, I take that back. I'm gonna do 3 on this outer stringer here. So I'm gonna do one about 4 feet or 3 feet, one about 3 feet, and then I'll do one on the end and cap it off. But I'll go from the dagger stringer all the way and tie it in to the side of the hull. And then as we go down, I'll just build another bulkhead to go from there to the side of the hull, and at the very end from there to the side of the hull. And that should give us some good support for the floor. After that, after we get all the bulkheads in, I'm gonna go in and put the floor supports. I know the stringers are supposed to hold the floor, but I want to give it a little bigger footprint for that peanut butter to grab. So that's what we're working on today. I will hopefully be glassing again soon, but hope y'all having a good one. Let me know what y'all think.